Hey guys, just wanted to say hey and just kind of bullshit for a little while. So, I've just been hanging around, working from home, and we're down to one car now. Although I don't really drive, I can drive, if it's really close, and I can run in places really quick if I need to, which is good. But we only have one car now, so mostly left with nowhere to go but stay home. Sometimes I like to get out for 10 minutes just to clear my mind, which isn't much, but it helps. I can't do that now, but I mean, it's worth it. Insurance wise, it's only $11 more to share one car, so it saves a lot of money. It'll be easier once spring and summer roll around. I'm basically right across the street from a Walmart, although that's the crappiest place to go. It's still right across the street, and I can just walk there. But seriously, only going to be a few degrees today and like 20 below zero wind chill. So with my heart being fast and stuff, there's no chance of me getting out anytime soon. Not unless the car's here, of course. Uh, so anyway, just working from home. Uh, it's been rough since that Sunday night I forgot to take Remeron. Was it Sunday night? I don't remember. Could have been Monday night. Either way, it was a little better than I expected because before, when I used to cut, my brain would go crazy, so I must be healing a little bit. But I'm still recovering from missing a night of medicine. Um, so my brain is just a bit out of it, and I just don't feel well at all. Which is better than being completely psychotic, but I'm still trying to keep it together mentally. So, thinking next week is Christmas. I said I would go out to go to a family thing, which is gonna be real crazy. But it's only one day. I mean, I got through moving, even though stress kind of blows me away. I think I'm really gonna try to go. I mean, unless I said I would be there, but nobody can say because I'll know that day really if I can go. Holidays are going to be rough this year. I cannot wait till next year because just thinking next year's holidays, how much better I'll be. But this year is not so easy. But as of now, I'm going to go spend the day with some family and see how it goes. I'm going to bring my headphones. They have a spare room, so if I need to escape for a little bit, I can meditate for a little while and relax. I'm going to wait till then. I'll bring some L-theanine with me. That always tends to calm me down a little bit. I don't take it every day as I would like to. I still don't know 100% if it makes makes recovery worse or not. I don't think it does. It's on the okay list, but still not many people know about it. So L-theanine is just I think in tea, green tea or whatever, but it's a supplement and it seems to calm down my nervous system a bit. At least it calms down my anxiety some, and nothing else helps but that. I would say it cuts it down like 5%, and to me or anybody, that's a pretty big deal. If you want to see my cat sitting here, she's got a shirt on today. It's freezing in here, no matter how high I turn on the heat. So she's just hanging with me. Keep her warm today. Or she's going to keep me warm. She's a hairless kitty, so she's got to wear shirts or sweaters, depending. She has a hell of a time walking in them, but it looks pretty funny. She kind of looks like a cake. Anyway, Completely forgot what I was talking about. Holidays. But I'm going to go. It's going to be nuts. And it'll probably set me back a little bit, but I really want to go. I mean, I know moving set me back a little bit, but really, does this stuff really set anybody back? Nobody knows anything. Personally, I just think sometimes it's almost better for you to deal with the stress and get your nervous system working. So we'll see. Um, but I mean, it's going to be an hour and a half, 2 hour drive there and back the same day. So it's going to be a lot of in car stuff. It's going to be pretty brutal. But hopefully it'll all work out okay. But like I said, it's been freezing here. Absolutely freezing. I mean, going from Texas to where it was just like 70, 80 degrees, and then to here to -0, it's a pretty big contrast. I can deal with the cold because I've dealt with it my whole life. I've always been from the Midwest. I just kind of moved to warmer climates here and there for work and fun. But as I'm getting older and things are taking more of a toll on me, moving isn't as fun as it used to be. I always said I wanted to retire in Arizona. I lived in Arizona. I lived in Tucson for 6 years or something. I don't remember. For a while. I loved it there. Absolutely loved it there. I mean, all the mountains and the dry air. I just absolutely love it. So hopefully in a couple years from now we can take a vacation to Sedona or something and just hang out. That's kind of my, me making plans for the future. Thinking about that now would be impossible, but I know in the future I'll be able to. So anyway, I got health insurance through that freaking marketplace. Something I never heard of. Still having to pay $130 of money I don't have every single month. And that's with a credit of like $240. Just ridiculous. So I signed up and I paid. A couple days went by. I still didn't have a member number or anything. And so far, it proves that the Obamacare thing is a disaster because I called them and so I just called them about 15 minutes ago before I did this video. And I told the first thing they asked, what is your member ID? It's like, well, that's why I'm calling, is I didn't get one yet. It's been a couple days. And they're like, well, they still haven't, processed your invoice, and that'll be on your invoice. I'm like, well, I already paid. Though we don't see the payment yet. It's like, Jesus. So they're like, and I'm like, well, what about printing out a temporary card? And they're like, well, you can't do that until the 1st of January. I'm like, I already got an appointment for the 5th, so you guys better be on it. I'm like, I'm not paying a lot of money for this insurance, and I expect to, be treated right. And it's funny because it's just like my other insurance I paid for last year. And this is what got me in this damn situation, is these crappy insurance and these crappy doctors. And I'm not going to let it happen again. No way. But I've got an appointment on the 5th of January to see a regular primary care just to get established. Probably get some extra blood work. I'll tell them what's going on with me, but I'm going to be pretty nonchalant about the benzo recovery and tell them what I'm going through, and that I would like, blood work every so often and, P tests and stuff just to make sure that all the numbers stay consistent. But I'm not going to make it a huge deal because I'm not going to be, I don't want them telling me I've got one thing or another, putting me on different medications and this and that. I'm like, I'm going to at least wait a year before I even think about, taking care of my normal issues. I've tried so many medications in my life for my generalized anxiety. Well, it's really sad is because now it's like you look back and think, generalized anxiety, it's like I was able to do so much with that. And now I can't do anything. I'm still not driving. I'm getting better. You know, was it tomorrow? It's going to be 4 months off of benzos, and I have gotten better. You know, I still have some issues. Like I'm in a wave now, but it's certainly better than it was. I know this is going to take a hell of a long time, but, you know, day in, day out, another day, another day. At least time doesn't go backwards. That's all I can say. But my mind is still playing a lot of tricks on me, and it's mentally very distracting. I'm still able to work some at home, so at least, you know, we're staying afloat. But it sucks because I miss going out and doing my job. It's been like 3 months now. So anyway, I look forward to my doctor's appointment, assuming I can get in, you know, as long as I get my information. But they're going to make me wait till the very last second to get that information. They're like, we send welcome packets out within 2 weeks. So, no, they won't. You know they're not gonna. You know, you sign up by the 15th, and you have to wait 2 weeks. It's like I'm not paying for insurance that I can't use. So they better be on it. We'll see. Luckily, my doctor's not even a mile from where I live. I mean, I could literally walk there if I wanted to. Well, I wouldn't. That would be hell in winter and with my heart. But normally, yeah, I mean, I could really walk there. It's less than a mile away. So that's good for the future. Here's something way off topic. I miss pizza. I miss pizza so much. Food tolerances are getting a little better. I notice I don't have You know, usually during the day it's not so bad. It'll just make me really tired if I eat something off and screwed up. But at night, I think it's because my body slows down. Like I'll get the really bad waves and stuff like that. But it's been a little while. I had one last week, and I was just unlucky. But I haven't had one in a while. But I mean, I eat really well now. I mostly eat chicken, squash, and just really basic stuff. Went to a health food store, got a lot of gluten-free stuff, and that seems to be fine. I think the gluten-free pretzels make me tired, but, you know, I mean, seriously, gluten-free really helps. It's expensive. Just put the stuff on credit cards, you know. I just tell myself eventually I'll pay off a lot of my debt, but as of right now, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm too sick. But eventually, when I'm able to work more, I'll think about it more. I'm just trying to build up my studio again. Just kind of building some stuff up that I kind of sold off. I really can't afford it. We really want to get a dog, and right now the adoption place isn't getting back to me, which is really pissing me off. It's been years, you know, since we had a dog. And since I've had a greyhound, I've always had greyhounds mostly for, you know, my own dogs, and you know, I mean, that's all I've thought about for so many years. So I'm just waiting day by day, and it's been 6 years almost since I've had one. And I miss them so much. So that's the plan. I contacted the rescue 3 days ago, maybe, and still no email back. It always boggles my mind that these rescue, you know, people. I always give them excuses like maybe they didn't get the email, this or that, but you know they got it. I mean, that's cool if you're overwhelmed, but I really don't think you're so overwhelmed with applications. I really don't. And people buy pets. It pisses me off. But my apartment will take one, and I really wanna do that. Still can't afford it, but something I just gotta do. Anyway, still pretty early today. Let's see, it's 10:40. I got a lot of work done already. I still got a lot of stuff to do today, but it's just one of those days. I'm just beat. My mind is just, you know, flickering, and Can't remember nothing. It's just one of those days. It's one of those days where I really have to distract myself. I was doing okay for a little while last week. I was really thinking, I'm like, maybe I am really getting better. I guess I am, but you know, I went back into a wave. Then I forgot to take my meds. Oh, just disaster. Thinking about the holidays, I still got to send off some Christmas stuff for some, you know, my niece, and you know I haven't seen my family, you know, my side of the family yet since I've moved back, and I miss them like crazy. You know, I mean, this is the first time I've been back since my mom passed away, and I was gone when she passed away, so that really sucked. So to see my dad without my mom is going to be really hard. You know, just going there and her not being there, it's going to be screwed up. So I'm kind of dodging it a little bit. But anyway, uh, I'll film a couple more videos before the holidays. But if not, you know, have a good holiday and, you know, be safe. And if you're not feeling well, just try to push through this time. You know, don't miss the holiday because of it. At least try not to. I'm going to try not to. All right, have a good day, guys. Later.